I can't hear anything through them.
Yeah, there's no point. Just yeah.
What?
What?
Restarted?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Hey, welcome to Off the Rails.
Yeah, welcome to Off the Rails. We had a good time with our guest.
Yeah, we had a great time today. I mean, I wouldn't say
Goro
today, but we had
from Mortal Kombat was here.
Finish him.
Finish him. He didn't have 4 arms. I was a little disappointed.
Yeah.
But it was fun, regardless.
Yeah, good time.
By the time this episode comes out, we will be. See, what day does it come out? Is it on the 15th? So we'll record next week, and the week after that, we record again, and then we go straight to go watching Mortal Kombat.
We do, yeah. It's
so
getting
excited.
close. Yeah.
23rd. When it releases. We're going to go watch it that day.
Hey, Google, set an alarm for what month is it?
April.
Is it this month? Hey, Google, set an alarm for April 23rd.
Oh, I forgot to ask you to give me some more beers.
Oh.
Yeah, give me those. I want some.
I had to make sure it wasn't the empty ones.
Why is one half empty?
Is that one half?
What? Why did you give me a half empty beer?
How did I have a half empty beer?
I don't know. Did you put one back in there? Like, I'm going to be sneaky and. Oh, God. Can you do it?
Yeah.
He can do it. Are you? Oh, my God. This guy.
It foamed up.
Yeah, whatever.
It had a good head on it.
Did it?
Yeah.
Okay. Just ask a question.
Stop trying to make things sexual.
I'm not trying to make things sexual.
You say that, and you always do.
I don't always.
Always have some weird innuendos to cows and shit.
I literally never make anything sexual, and you just always do.
Says the man that wants to videotape me fisting a cow.
Oh, you're getting videotaped.
Yeah, that's right. I'm not making
Yeah, but again, if you guys want to be a guest, it didn't go as smoothly as I wanted it to, but we'll get that fixed eventually. But if you want to be a guest, yeah, just email us, absurdity325@gmail.com, or message us on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram at absurdity69. Apologize for that.
Or leave a comment on Absurd Entertainment on YouTube.
Yep, Absurd Entertainment. Is it Absurd Entertainment or Absurd _Entertainment?
It's just Absurd Entertainment.
Okay.
There's no underscore.
I can't remember if I put it
up. This is coming directly after you said, "Don't get it fucking wrong." You're like, wait, what
I'm sick and tired of you talking to me like that.
You're always bringing me down.
You're always trying to talk badly about me, and I'm really tired of it.
I keep on catching you on subreddits talking about me, trying to say that I'm
you're
like
always
doing
on
tax fraud and that I beat children.
How bad I am as a co-host, and I'm tired of it.
I'm tired of you talking about my beard and my height.
Well, I mean, if you grow a full beard, I wouldn't talk about it.
If I grew the height of a full man, I wouldn't talk about it either.
Well, I mean, that's kind of your fault.
Is it?
Yeah, too much coffee.
I blame my mother.
Coffee.
No, it's the fact that my mom's like 5'2".
You got stunted.
I did drink a lot of coffee.
I know.
And I also worked out early as a kid, too.
I don't think it has anything to do with it.
I heard that, like, working out excessively at, like, younger, like...
Oh, yeah? Tell that to the NFL players that are 6'9".
You
don't think they started working out in middle school?
I'm talking about before middle school.
You were a third grader, like, lifting weights?
I was in Oregon with grandma, and they had like little it was like 2.5 and 5 pound dumbbells, and I would do that excessively because I had nothing else to do.
Okay, well, how does that affect your legs?
Oh, listen, man, how does coffee affect my legs?
Caffeine.
I don't know. Are you gonna say?
Like you're gonna have some point? Like no, yeah, that stunts your growth. It literally has. Fact check it. Yes, do it.
I'm not doing. I know coffee does. I know that. I want to just working out as a child.
Oh God, this guy.
I'm just curious. I'm not trying to prove you wrong. I literally want to know the answer.
You would be fact checking it
because I want to know if I'm wrong.
You know what fact checking means? It means you're trying to prove someone wrong.
No, it's that you're checking a fact
to prove that you're right, which is the opposite of what I'm saying, which would be
maybe I'm trying to prove that I'm wrong.
No, you are wrong.
Yeah, I want to prove it.
What does exercising have to do with growth stunting?
We'll find out.
We will find out.
Spell exercise while I talk.
Can't spell even when you can't talk.
I mean, that's pretty accurate, yeah.
Here we go. Well, Enter.
Physical exercise does not appear to impair the child's inner growth and attributes to the ideal shaping of bones and muscle. See, look, I proved me wrong.
Yeah.
So now I know that what I said was bullshit.
It was 100%.
Yeah. The more I don't know,
but caffeine does.
Absolutely. Let me fact check it.
Okay.
But, we're both agreeing that it does.
Yeah. Because I know.
I know you.
Which is why I know
that we are right.
Which is why I'm not that tall either, because I drank a lot of Mountain Dew when I was a kid.
Well, if you look at your mother and father your mother and our father compared to my mother and our father, your mother is taller than my mother by a lot.
Hallowed be thy name.
Huh?
What? Continue.
Your mother is much taller than my mother.
I wouldn't say much.
No, the average average of dad and your mom pretty much equals you. Yeah. And the average of my mother and my
But if you look at like my mom's family, like the males are like 6 foot.
No. Coffee does not stunt a person's growth.
Does caffeine?
I know, I looked up, does caffeine affect height?
Then why is coffee even being mentioned?
Because it's like basically like default caffeine. That's what people say caffeine, they think coffee. Is coffee bad for a 13-year-old? Of course it is, but not for those reasons. That's basically what it says. It says like, no, it doesn't.
Okay, so what stunts your growth? Look that up. What stunts your growth?
Wait. I just found one that specifically says, does caffeine affect hormones?
Which is growth, yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. It is concluded that caffeine, like other xanthine,
Oh god, big words.
This is a huge word. Yeah. I'm not saying.
I'm not belittling
You're just like, ooh, big words.
No, I'm not belittling you. I'm just saying it's a big word.
Phosphodiesterase inhibitors. I like how that's just like that's a very small word. Stimulates hormone growth.
Oh, so drinking a lot of caffeine makes you taller.
Well, it says that drinking caffeine doesn't it affects your hormones, but does not affect your growth.
But your hormones is what helps you grow.
It's a factor, yes, but hormones alone cannot
I should have been taller.
I should have been taller at least. I should have been at least your height.
I'm not worried about you. I'm worried about
I would have gone late a lot more if I was your height.
I don't know if that's true.
I think it's really true. I really think it is.
I don't know.
There's a lot of women that don't want to look down on a man when a man's trying to go up on her.
I mean, if one party's laying down, it doesn't really matter.
If your leg's longer than my torso, usually
you won't know. Not in that position. Not in like that situation. You wouldn't know.
I mean, I'm not saying that I've had my charm, but I've had to use more charm because of, goblin.
Because of leprechaun height?
Yeah.
Hey,
they're after me Lucky Charms.
Hey, you want to chase my rainbow to my pot of gold? Hey, little guy here.
But no, so caffeine does not affect your growth.
Okay, so caffeine, it's a folklore.
I mean, it's one of the things your parents tell you to just freak you out.
Oh, so
think about all the things that are like
that. Yeah, well, it is.
Like half of the things you hear as a child, it's just because like they didn't want you to do something. So they're just like, hey, by the way, jumping off that tree is going to shatter your legs and you'll be a midget the rest of your life.
Listen, because we talked about the Bad Friends podcast, like I've got you on it, right?
I like it. Yes, it's fine.
How awesome would it be to get Bobby Lee or Andrew Santino on here?
I don't think we could handle Bobby.
I could handle Bobby.
Let me state.
I don't think Bobby could handle us.
I'm gonna be
I'm gonna challenge him. Bobby Lee could not handle you and me. It rhymed, and I didn't mean for it to.
I think he would be genuinely annoyed at us.
Not annoyed, but I think he'd be on the defense a lot.
I don't think he would have a reason. I think in his mind he'd be like, "There's no like."
Really, you and your Asian jokes wouldn't get him on the defense.
You've seen the Bad Friends podcast. No, I don't think my Asian jokes.
Because Andrew's his friend.
Yeah, but he would be coming in here. He'd be coming in here waiting for fire. He's a comedian.
Yeah, that's true. I think we're comedians too. In a sense, we're comedians.
I wouldn't give
in the comments. Give us yes or no.
I wouldn't give myself a title that I have not done professionally.
I wouldn't call myself a stand-up comedian.
Well, I mean,
but I would call myself a comedian.
I wouldn't call
this is a platform to be a comedian on.
I wouldn't call myself a comedian.
I would.
I think we'd have to have at least a silver play button before I'd be like, all right, yeah, we're funny.
No, we're just not recognized yet. I'm not, at least. I don't know about you, but like I feel like I'm a comedian.
I feel like I'm funny, but I feel like I want to earn the title before I just start saying it.
I'm calling myself a comedian. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah, no,
I feel like I'm a comedian that has not been recognized yet.
And
this podcast is a platform to put myself on that pedestal.
I feel like I am
hoping will work at one point.
Yeah, I will call myself potential.
We don't even know if this thing will be successful. I feel like almost 550 downloads is not successful, but it is success in a way.
I mean, every little inch you take towards the end goal.
Every download is important to me and to us. Every single one. Every view on YouTube is a success to me.
Well, it goes along the lines of the same thing I was talking about in the show about like not making large goals for yourself, making small goals and slowly achieving
that part.
I know because I was talking to somebody.
Focused on technical stuff over here.
I would say, I wasn't talking directly to you, and it wasn't about you, so you were. Yeah, so I knew it wasn't important.
Yeah, I tuned out 100% tuned out.
I know, but basically, you want to make small goals for yourself, and then slowly achieve those small goals.
Yeah, well, I think the problem is like, I make the small goals, but I'm hoping to like smash the small goals. So then, like in my head,
instead we end up skidding by the small goal.
No, instead of making a small goal, in my head I'm like, I want to smash that small goal. So I, in turn, make a large goal that I'm ultimately disappointed by.
Yeah, but you're just putting up a facade. You're like, oh yeah, these small goals, but in your mind's like, oh no, this large goal.
Yeah, I just know we could be better if we hit the right break.
But
not better, but like more successful, I guess I should say.
I'm really trying to keep the mindset of as long as we're making progress,
which we are. Every week we make progress.
That means that we're always succeeding.
Yeah.
Well, we're only succeeding if we don't get anything.
Yeah.
But
if I see an episode hit 0 downloads for like a whole week, I'm real bummed.
Yeah. Have we had a week of no downloads?
Nope.
I was gonna say, like, I think at that week I'll probably be like, oh, I'm decently upset. I mean, I've been upset that our YouTube videos haven't been doing well, but at the same time,
we got
like
3 more downloads just today.
Yeah, so
since before we started the show.
And I have more people. I have my childhood friend Jonathan. He's going to be watching the show now.
Face got 10 views on YouTube. That's
better than the other ones.
Yeah. White Girl Wasted got 10 views as well.
Hell yeah.
So
I will say that's probably the most disappointed I've ever been in an episode, just because like I started out like being really happy about it.
Last week was the most disappointed I've been in an episode.
Well, that's audio wise, yeah.
Yeah, because editing wise, not even. I mean, audio wise, yes, but just because I feel like my editing has gotten better, but then I couldn't fix the issues we were having.
And there were issues that we haven't dealt with before.
Yeah, true.
Every time
I don't even know if this will be the same as.
Oh god. So, I mean, yeah, because I haven't been able to monitor myself, and I mean, you're the one looking at all the audio lines, and
you're literally right now, you're not picking up on my mic.
Yeah, but at the same time, I mean, we're going off of glowing bars.
Yeah,
we're not going off of audio.
Yeah,
so
right.
If we can, I mean, it's telling us volume, it's not telling us quality.
Yeah,
we don't know if there could have been an echo for the last hour, and we
have no idea.
Shut the fuck up.
My dog is trying to open the door with its paws. I am literally watching the shadow happen. Like, this is insane.
That was
that smart dog.
That was interesting. I mean, that was the smart dog, though. So.
Yeah,
Rex is the smart.
He learned how to open the fence, the gate. Well, not open in the sense of like open the latch. He learned how to take the bottom and push it as hard as he could and bend it.
Yeah, whatever works.
Yeah. Well, that's why there's a piece of metal just ratchet strapped to the front of it. Because we're ghetto, like.
I mean, you got to do what you got to do. It's all like we have.
I don't want to fix the fence until I decide if I'm going to buy this.
Exactly. Like, you don't want to spend money on a property that you don't even own.
Which we already did, but whatever.
You don't want to spend more money.
I don't want to spend more money on a property if I'm not going to own it. And I'm not entirely sure if I want to own this or not, so we'll figure that out.
I mean, yeah, there's a lot of options right now.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of really good places for sale. It depends on how much you're willing to spend.
Sean is kind of wanting to move more towards Claremore. Not in Claremore, but towards Claremore.
Oh, so yeah, you don't want to be in Claremore.
No.
You want to be on the outskirts of Claremore. Have amazing property.
Yeah.
I've been on a house on
internet quality.
Normal, because Claremore is not a massive city, but it's pretty good. And Claremore has fiber wire.
Yeah, the in town.
You don't know how far it goes out though.
Well, I know, that's what I'm worried about.
You could always, for internet, you can always just search up that zip code.
Yeah.
I don't know how good it is. I don't know how good the search is because it's just a zip code. It's not your exact location.
Right.
So when I see that, I'm like, I kind of want to know literally right here, right now, what's the best I can do.
Because when we lived out in the country,
boondocks,
yeah, I loved that house. I would have loved to live there forever. Well, not forever, but for a long time.
It was a nice house. Yeah.
But the internet was
god awful,
horrible. And so we found this house, and the internet's great. Great. It didn't prove that today, but seeing as how I'm literally running off of
hotspot.
Am I still?
You switched over to your hotspot, yeah. You switched over to your stuff.
No, I'm back to my regular internet.
Yeah. I don't know. Just this whole
today's just been I think it's because we were on a time crunch. That of course everything was gonna mess up.
It didn't help that I couldn't even leave work until 10:27.
Yeah, I think it's just because we were on such a time crunch that things just seemed a little wonky.
Yeah, I was stressed out and tired before I even got on my way here, and then I was just having to build myself up in order to actually do things. I was exhausted.
Someone just started following us on Instagram.
Who didn't?
Someone.
Well, yeah. Oh yeah, I cleared my Instagram notifications.
Oh yeah, it's as easy as that. Hit that follow button, guys. Absurdity69 on Instagram.
Yeah.
Also on Twitter, on Facebook, Absurdity69.
Yeah, I would really love to get a bigger Twitter follower.
I would love a bigger Twitter following.
Twitter follow base.
Following.
Following base?
Following.
We're just following, yeah. Just following.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to get more into Twitter. I'm doing more things.
I want to figure out Twitter. I still haven't really figured out Twitter.
It's because I don't want to put 19 hashtags on everything I do.
I know.
It's just irritating.
That's
same thing for Instagram, kind of.
I was going to say the same thing with Instagram.
I just want to post something. I don't want to put
I don't
hashtag this, hashtag that.
Yeah.
It's irritating. You look like an asshole too when you put 19 hashtags.
If someone wants to run our Instagram and Twitter, email us or message us, because it would take a giant weight off our shoulders.
Your shoulders.
My shoulders.
Specifically
my shoulders.
I hate social media. In total.
We can't pay anyone to edit, so I'll be doing that myself. We can't pay anyone to monitor volumes and camera control, so I'll be doing that myself.
I have beer. Someone wants beer.
beer.
So if you want to be in person to monitor and just or just be a third person, just talk sometimes.
Yeah, we even if you want to be a part of something that's growing and not necessarily get paid yet, and are available on Fridays.
And I have beer.
You can monitor. We would love to have someone monitor everything for us, and we'll put a mic right there. If you want to put in your 2 cents, go for it.
Yeah. If
not, you don't have to. But it would be great to have someone to do that, so we don't have to worry about that. So just email us absurdity325@gmail.com. We'll put the links in the bios. Links in the description. That's what I meant to say.
Yeah, multiple bios.
Yeah. Which is weird on TikTok. I can't put our link.
I don't understand.
I don't understand it either.
It's because they're Chinese.
But I can do it on my regular profile. I think it's because I don't have my phone number attached to it. You can't put two of the same.
You don't have the 2-step verification.
Yeah, I think that's
stupid.
Anywho, only 19 and a half minutes in. We got to keep going.
Oh, that we're going until 4.
Oh, notification of storms. Severe thunderstorm watch for Rogers County. Fires in 7 hours and 2 minutes.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. The storm that's going to hit us in an hour.
Yeah.
Apparently it's supposed to be a really big one. I haven't heard anything about it besides.
I've been watching, but From what I've seen on the maps, it doesn't look that big.
I feel like it's going to be pretty lackluster.
Yeah, I feel like it would do, but it's...
You never know with Oklahoma weather.
Oh.
That stuff gets scary quickly.
Yeah, this state is so unpredictable.
I mean, we're just the center.
Hmm?
We're like the country. Like, we're just the center for like all the
Someone
weird
told me we weren't in the South.
I can understand that because like we're kind of like central. Like we have our own server. We're US Central.
Yeah, but we're still in the South.
I mean, yeah,
I sent him a picture the other day, and it showed North and South. And I was like, for future reference.
Yeah, I mean, we are southern.
Yeah, we are a southern state.
I mean, if you take the middle of the country, we are below it.
Yeah, you cut it in half. We are below the central part of the
Yeah,
U.S.
but when I hop online, it always puts me on US Central. I switch it to US South.
Yeah, U.S. Central because we're in Central Time Zone.
Yeah, but no, because there's a separate one for like Texas too.
No.
Yes.
No.
There's a separate server for Austin, Texas. I always switch over to that one.
We literally in this purple is the South. We're in the.
I mean, I consider us a southern state.
And that's our show. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you look for us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Search Absurdity69. That's Absurdity with 2 E's. You can also find us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. And if you feel like it, hop on over to that YouTube channel, Absurdity Podcast, and you can watch us as we go through the show.
Absurdity.